Hey there everybody, hot and stinky, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Alright, so last episode, unfortunately, while doing after the meeting with Yuri and then waiting for the club function or whatever, we find that Sayori had unfortunately passed away. So we are still going to continue on. It said end, but it gave us a weird little glitches, as you can see what's happening. I did save the game. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Doki Doki, go ahead and like and subscribe. I definitely do appreciate it. Let's see, the school days as ordered as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So, what happened? Sayori just doesn't exist anymore? Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Fook me? That was weird. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica. What the fuck? We do know each other well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. But what about Sayori? What, just like, what, she never existed? That seems weird, though, because she was my best friend. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smiling at me so genuinely feels a little... what did you come in here for anyway? That's a little rude. I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yep. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature Club. Why the fuck are you glitching? It sounds kind of dull. It sounds fucking boring. Sorry. Fucking boring. Sounds fucking boring. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. Well, there'd be 4 because there should be Sayori. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh my god, manga? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Oh my goodness. Hey, Fook me. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but you're going to ask me to at least visit your club. Of course, just like Sayori did. What in the fuck is going on? Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Easy, by saying no. You just lost your best friend. You would say no. But I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Fook me. You know that? Well, I try. Trying to drink my coffee here. Jesus. Yeah, we can go. We can go check it out. I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Thank you. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Okay. You need to stop glitching. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Fook me. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god, oh my god. So let me guess. Hold on. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Whoa, whoa. No one said about anything being anybody's boyfriend. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. No, Sayori is the vice president. Is everyone just going to forget that Sayori ever existed? Is that what's going on here? Like she never existed? It's not right. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is being weird. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Okay. There we go. Who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Fukumi in a classroom and decided to come check out the club. No, I didn't. You invited me. I wasn't actually gonna join at all. Not even one little bit. I wasn't even gonna come check out this fucking place. Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. What, hide your anime? I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Fukumi? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of a room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, which I didn't, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I appreciate that, Monika. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Fook the festival, okay? I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? I mean, do we really want to grow it? I mean, four is enough. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I feel like, minus Sayori being here, that it's all the same conversation. It's all the same. With the little changes here and there, but it feels like it's all the same from when we first joined the club. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yep, she gets embarrassed. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy some tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Fukumi, what kind of things do you like to read? I like to read anime and hentai. Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at the minimal level. And we're not doing a very good job of doing that either. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock, because I am dumb as a fucking rock, man. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, you don't have a fucking reason, that's why. Nasuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind during the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't You Dare Fucking Say It. Your poem was shit. If it's going to be the same poem, it's going to be shit. And give that back. Fine. Nasuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And not a very confident writer yet. I probably read that wrong. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And Yuri sinks into herself. Well, I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Let me fucking guess, you want us to write poems. How about this? Nasuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. And we all know we're just going to do it anyways. I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on a responsibility of vice president after all. After Sayori died, and you took her spot, you don't belong to stand in her shoes. Yuri? I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Fuck you. Besides, now that we have a new member, whoa. I never said I was going to join. Plus, I didn't get any cupcakes this time around. Do you agree as well, Fukmi? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, Monica, you already know what the fucking problem is. Now that we reached the most important topic, I finally come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Nasuki looks pissed as fuck, though. That's a fact. She looks pissed. Hold on. Okay. But, I'm sorry, I thought... the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Fukmi. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. You did have 4 until Sayori killed herself. And then you all just forgot that she ever existed. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, but I don't even know these people. I mean, yeah, we know who Monica is because she's the most popular girl in school. But the other two, I don't know who the fuck they are. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Except for Natsuki, she still looks like she's a little irritated. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Fukumi? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Well, I didn't get any cupcakes, so I'm super pissed. Fukumi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Yeah, thanks, I suppose. Jesus. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. I remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looked over at me once more. Fukumi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. She probably does this thing with her fingers too, you know? Yeah, can I really impress this class star Monika with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. I usually walk home with Sayori, but she doesn't exist anymore. And with that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. We said the same thing, and look what happened. Ooh, I've unlocked a special poem. Well, yeah, I would like to read it. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me an allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Weird, but okay. Okay. Oh, so we're back to the minigame. This time we're just the two. I guess we'll go with bubbles. No, we'll go raindrops. Really, none of these. I guess silly. I'm not gonna pick Papa. I'll do fireworks. Let's throw in we'll throw in one weird one. We'll throw in massacre. And we'll throw in suicide, because why the fuck not? I do like puppies. Especially my puppy. Let's see. Well, I like music, so we'll go music. Boop. Yeah, we're not gonna do boop. We're gonna do boop. Treasure, I guess. Games. Marshmallows. Well, no, waterfall. Doki Doki. I guess awesome. I guess imagination. There's a lot of weird ones, which I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't know why. Lust, like, okay, let's still fucking lust in there. Why the fuck not? We got two more. I guess fantasy. Fun. And horror, because we love horror. Let me see here. Okay. Hi again, Fukmi. Let me get readjusted. Hi again, Fukmi. Alright. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Excuse me, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fukmi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. That did just happen. She kind of glitched down from the sky, right? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're in the way. Natsuki surely have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. Something in the classroom. You're blocking everything. I'm guessing you're saying Monica, Natsuki. Natsuki finds yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Monica plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Fukmi. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, she's trying to get close to me. This is how is this girl accidentally being so fucking cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much because I'm a fucking moron. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Woo! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. We're going to share the poems and we're going to end the episode. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this. Like she's been waiting for this chance. Hold on. Okay, yeah. We'll do the share the poems and then we'll end the episode. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Well, all the episodes have been quite long, so I kind of want to keep this one a little short. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. Oh my god. Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one manga with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Is a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. It's probably fucking terrible. If you're going to judge, then you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Fook me. Consider this a lesson. Oh, okay. I didn't. Don't judge a book. In fact, you're going to glitch out some more? Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Just like Doki Doki. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Yeah, I'm paying attention to this shitty-ass manga. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I've kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the ride to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, Natsuki, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Huh? Do you? Do you? You don't, because you don't have any fucking friends. That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. You know, like sharing your manga with your friends because you don't have any. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't gone out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found... I mean, the situation is not funny, but that just cracks me up. It was just out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, my dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What the fuck? At least it's safe here in the classroom. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Oh, sorry. It paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Oh my god. Oh god. Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah, I flipped the page. Fucking shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, dots. Just a bunch of fucking dots. Time passes and her dad beats the fucking shit out of her. I glance over at her and she's asleep. Just like in the first time around. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? She was glitching out, Monica. You didn't see that? Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She didn't even finish the sentence before stuffing it into her mouth, something that Sayori would have done. Don't worry, Fukumi. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That she glitches out, that's what happens every now and then. She just glitches the fuck out. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Let me see here. Alright, we'll share the poems and then we're going to end the episode. Let's go to Monica first. Monica will work her way up. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Fukumi. Having a good time so far? Yeah, why not? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow, and I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sure, why not? Don't worry, Fukumi, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's not, that's the sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Fukumi. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. I think on the next time I do the minigame, I'm just going to go fucking as dark as I possibly can. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Never said I was interested in her. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's a fussy mood pretty often, and he beats the shit out of her. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small. Because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. What the fuck? But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sure, just try to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. We're just going to ignore everything that Monica just said and just be like, yeah, what the fuck ever. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Why the fuck not? Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That was actually really good. I really did enjoy that. So what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I think I say the same exact thing. Sorry, that's not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style I've been getting pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. I think you said the same thing. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. I think that's the first time you gave me advice. Alright, we're going to go Yuri, then Natsuki. And then we're going to end the episode. Yeah, you're embarrassed. Yuri shares out the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. You're coming off kind of bitchy. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, of course it is. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. Oh, it's bad. Did I just raise my voice? No, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that your specific writing habits are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and then freeform fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you find your train of thought, that sort of demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Yeah, appreciate the feedback for my shitty ass poem. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Can I just read your poem? I shouldn't be talking about people like that. No, you shouldn't. Sorry. It's fine, Yuri. It's fine. Yeah, let's read your poem, okay? Thank you. I love to share your thoughts. Yuri smiles genuinely as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past, the light flickers, I flicker back. It's been a while since I've read cursive, so that was a little hard for me to read. But great poem, great poem. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I usually think your handwriting's pretty. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. You're very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very well descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I have no honest feedback besides that because I don't write poems. So I can just say that, I liked it. And that's about it. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fook me. Really? I must have totally missed the point, because I'm a fucking moron. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. No, I read your poem. From start to finish, I read your fucking poem. Okay? I didn't just glance over it, okay? You don't have to be rude. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and so to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Appreciate it. And we'll share with Natsuki and then we'll end the episode. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, you got nothing because she fucking loves my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion because she fucking loves it. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I want to read your poems? Well, that's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad, but it was fucking amazing. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Well, I guess I proved you wrong. I ruined it because I'm amazing. I'm very happy. I am very happy, Natsuki. Let's see your poem. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. Ooh. You just don't understand anything at all, do you? No, because I'm a fucking moron. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing into the world like yourself, all them self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said any of that or gave me any kind of compliment. Nasuki must really hate me or something, or she really likes me. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess, only because Monica will make me if I don't. This weak ass of a poem. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That is the worst poem I've ever read. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I fucking didn't. I like it. Lie. Just be honest. I don't. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because I don't. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That poem does not hit hard. It doesn't even slap. Okay? Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Your poem was shitty. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro, but you're shitty. Your poem was shitty. That's all it comes down to. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess I didn't. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care about how old everyone is, but Nasuki is feeling proud. Then I won't take it away from her. Woo! I guess that's everyone. I did glance around the room, and that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri's smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki dismissed it. I'm going to end the episode there. Let's save it. Let's save it. Yeah. I'm going to end the episode there. When we come back, we'll see what's going on between Yuri and Nasuki. I definitely do appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Bye!